So you've been doing all the techniques, all the manifestation techniques. You've reached heart and mind coherence. You've done all the steps to upgrading your frequency, but it's still not showing up. Why is it taking so long to manifest? Because you need to master all the three steps to upgrade your frequency. Okay. Again, not a lot of people talk about this, right? Because again, you can manifest anything you want without anything, just by maybe thinking about something, observing. You can manifest anything you want. But guess what? The frequency from where you manifest it is exactly what will be reflected back to you. For example, I've manifested, multiple six figures, and from a place of fear, from a place of survival. And guess what? That whole experience left me with even more fear and even more survival state. And it never gave me the security that I was looking for. Money itself will never give you that security. So it's as within, so without. Your internal world is what creates your external world, right? So the step number 3 in upgrading your frequency is the following: aligning with the frequency of your desired reality. You see, so many years I didn't really understand what it meant to be aligned. Okay. What it means to be aligned is easier said than done, because it is a way of living, a way of being. And here's a really good analogy. Imagine the deer. A deer in the forest. A deer in the forest doesn't wake up thinking like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna eat today? Like, where am I going to sleep? Like, is it going to rain? Am I going to have water? No, the deer just is. He is a deer. Okay. So he can be himself. He is. And this is where your actions come into play in how you literally live. Oops. Ooh, somebody was knocking this. So the deer just wakes up and is about his life. Okay. He doesn't think, he just does in alignment with what he is. He wakes up, he wanders off, and he starts to graze the grass that is there. He knows that he will find it if it's not immediately there, which is probably there. Okay. So this is exactly what aligned actually means. For example, what does a millionaire do? Okay, she is providing value to the collective, right? And she wakes up and she works on her business, right? So she wakes up and she does what a successful business owner would do, right? Which is start filming if you're a content creator, or do whatever it is that this person would do, right? But it's important that you have done the previous steps, which is to cultivate your internal state. Because if you're doing it from a place of ego, right? From a place of survival, from a place of fear, right? All your actions, all your internal nudges are going to be from that fear frequency. Okay. So you need to cultivate that calm state, so that from that calm state, you can hear the message from source, which is in you, right? So that you can get the internal nudges, the intuitions that this successful person would get, right? So you want to make sure you are acting from a calm state and have done the other steps to upgrade your frequency, right? And so that you can live every single day the way this person would live, right? So for example, if you want to manifest a hot body, right? You want to make sure that you're you're eating you're consuming the energy that your body burns, or or in a deficit if you need to lose body fat, right? Or instead of from a place of fear, which would be like, oh my god, food is bad, and like um hamburgers make me fat and make me unhealthy, right? All that, that diet culture that is like fear mongering, right? So again, you want to be this calm person so that you can take the simple steps that show that are shown to you one by one. You don't see the whole staircase right away, so you complete the very simple steps that are shown to you as you go. Once you are in movement, you start to gain clarity of what your next step should be, right? And this is to have aligned action. This is to have aligned to that frequency. You are immersed in that world. You are seeing all the people that are successful, right? Which is something that I mentioned on step one, right? Changing your perception to start to see all the people that have already done it, right? To look at pictures that allow you to dream and to imagine and to just live in that state, right? That's where SATs comes into place and other techniques, right? And go on and live like that. That is literal alignment, right? Again, it took me forever to understand this. Let me know in the comments if it's clear to you what alignment means. And let me know if you have done these 3 steps. Let me know what you think of this series, and I'd love to hear from you. So I'll see you on the next. Bye.